Greetings, everyone. I'm What Hamster.
Paper line again still.
Yeah. Last time I had him, I recall that we were talking about Dargons and horrible anime.
Really? Weren't we just talking about...
No, I meant the last day I had you, like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about something...
Well,
something or other.
horrible and Garcy's Wings. Yes, that's what it was.
My life is a blur of murder and Monster Hunter and anime.
And tabletop RPGs revolving around the West.
Let me tell you about Deadlands.
Actually, it sounds pretty cool.
So which lance is this?
Basically the Black Gravios.
Oh, yeah, I knew it
Deadlands.
looked familiar.
It's basically just a little Gravios Gunlands painted black. It
So
has
why is Kezu here?
because it is because it is high rank, and you know how they love to throw several monsters at you at once. Because they think it'll make it harder, but they're all at half health, making it kind of easier. Also,
This sprightly music you've thrown in here.
yeah, I was gonna mention, you know, Boxy's got to get her funk on, so I decided to get
Well,
some funk
if there's one thing that every strong black sister wants to get their funk on with, it's with a fat, pasty white dude.
Well, it's because, you know,
Like
there's... That's... It just hit me now how horrible what you just said was. Also Bofangos.
Well, you know, Kezu's down. Kezu's down with the sisters. He's, you know, he
Well, he doesn't
don't
have a
look like
fro.
much, but he's got the funk.
But he doesn't
Look
have
at
a pro, that's the problem.
Yeah, gotta love that nappy hair.
Well, here's the thing, I just, you know, I gotta put my own music in. Well, not my music, I can't make music for... Yeah. No, I am not talented artisan, musician, words, I can't speak.
What else
no.
is new?
No, I, you know, put in some music because there's a total lack of battle music, so, you know, gotta think of something. And I finally thought, you know what, I have a good idea.
It's not like we could fill this space with commentary.
Well, it's nice to have music while you're doing your commentary.
Wow, you just did bad things to that Kezu's butthole.
Yep. It's what you gotta do with gun lances, man.
That's what my issue with Lance is it's a little too invasive, you know? They didn't consent to that kind of probing. You know, the hammer, it's like hitting someone, like, you know what, whatever, everyone gets hit over the head, but the Lance goes private places.
Depends on where you aim it. I mean, with gun lance, it's a lot more horrible because you can, stick it up private places and then use Wyvern's fire.
Yeah, I was in the news the other week.
Okay. What did you do this time? What?
I didn't do it. I saw it on the news.
Okay.
It's a bad. Uh-oh. So, why are you even bothering with the Kezu?
Because I have to.
No, you don't. It's just Plesioth.
It is Plesioth and Kezu.
Oh. I thought this is dual Plesioth.
No. I already done the dual Plesioth. Oh god, no, I don't want to do the dual... Blah, blah, blah. I hate that mission. I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional when I think of that mission.
Yeah, I would be too, but I thought that's what this was, and that's why I was like, wait, you want to do this with me? I've never fought a Plesioth. How am I supposed to commentate over two of them? But
No, fuck that mission. Fuck that mission. No, just... People have already heard in the commentary previously, but just so you know, I spent like 5 or 6 hours trying to get that one mission done. Fun times! I was, at the point of rage quitting. I was feeling pretty, broken. I was close to just saying, no, fuck it, you know, I'll do this next week.
fuck the Let's Play.
No, not fuck the Let's Play, just fuck Plesioth. I think that's, yeah, that's actually what the file here is called in my folders. The video's called Fuck Plesioth. Yeah. Classy.
That is a thing you would do if given the
and
chance.
all in caps locks with spaces in between each letter. Or something like that. I was pretty upset, and then when I finally got a decent recording of me actually winning, I was like, nope, fuck, I'm keeping this. Done. Horrible memories. Yeah.
This is a pretty big Kezu.
Yeah, it's pretty decent size. Kezu. One of the more...
Killing you.
No, if he's been killing me, he'd probably be getting me more.
He's... yeah...
There he's killing me at least, though. I'm like 1 or 2 seconds behind you because my computer lagged for when loading the video.
That's unfortunate.
So I apologize ahead of time if I am a little like 1 second or 2 seconds behind. But I
well, just fixed it. It's okay. Now he's shocking you. Oh, you blocked it.
Yeah.
Well, now maybe it's just me and I don't like Kezu. Kezu's rage never seems to fucking end.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like Diablos, where they're always in enraged mode, kind of, or they're just very easily enrageable. Also, I know my sharpness is low, but you know what? Gotta knock the Kezus over and keep stabbing in hopes of killing. Also, keep blowing up.
He's very weak. You got him?
Yeah. So basically, my gamble with going like, yeah, I know I need to sharpen my weapon or I'm gonna bounce, but you know what? I got this. I can kill him.
He's just standing there glitched out, so...
Yeah. Also, it's an epic hunt, so I'm not carving, because I'll lose items in the item box, and, you know, when you win, and I just get potions out of it. I can get potions from the farm, man. Potions are cheap to buy, and honey is free. So, something I kind of want to point out. I did a Red Kezu in high rank video not so long ago. And basically there was a Geodrome wandering around, and I killed him pretty quickly because it's Geodrome and he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Didn't want him interrupting the fight, so interesting enough, they played no battle music while fighting Geodrome, which arguably there should have been. But this time,
no.
But this time around, battle music does play when I fight the second monster, for some reason. Like for that one mission.
Is your game just glitched?
I don't know. I think maybe it's just that one mission. They're like, Geodrome's not a monster enough to get. We'll just all put it on like the
Well, it's not a monster. It's not a monster in the mission. It's like a monster you can bump into.
Yeah, but even when you bump into it, it'll spot you, and there'll be an eye on the screen. And when that eye shows up, then the music plays. That's kind of how it works. It wasn't playing any music when he spotted me, which was kind of weird. But as you can hear, like the music is playing. There's actually battle music, so I'm not sure what happened with the Kezu thing. I think it just it was lazy coding. Like people went like, people won't notice because it's Geoprey. No, not Geoprey, but Geodrome. Nobody's gonna care.
And now you're losing.
Of course, I'm against Plesioth. He's going to ruin
wrecked.
Shit. Yeah, Plesioth is terrible.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Capcom.
You know what? I don't care. Fuck Capcom. I'm so sick of Capcom. Capcom's so bad. I don't care how redundant this is. People in this thread see my posts in the Monster Hunter thread in games. I don't give a fuck Capcom. They're the worst company. I think Capcom is worse than EA. Because at least like I don't care about EA. They do bad things to programmers and stuff. Whatever. I don't care, man. But Capcom is just actively stupid and hurting itself.
It's two different kinds of stupid, really. Which one annoys you the most? That's really the question.
Capcom, because I'm being denied a product I wish to pay for.
Yeah.
They are a company designing and selling me a good or service that is actively denying me the ability to engage in capitalism for their good and or service. It's literally the opposite of their purpose.
Whereas EA is like, no, no, we'll sell you everything, even if you don't want it. Oh.
At least they have the option to say no with EA.
Yeah, even though they end up chopping like half the game out and saying optional DLC, first day DLC. Kind of a dickish way to do it, but I tend to just say no. You know what? I'm just buying a used version copy of your game or renting it. Well, I would rent. I would have rented Mass Effect 3 if I had the option. We don't really have Blockbuster. Like, I think we have.
You don't have them either anymore.
Oh no, there's actually a Blockbuster in Lake Stevens where I have a house in the U.S. where I'm gonna eventually move over to. But like you can rent games in the U.S. You can't really rent games so much in Denmark. Barely any places do it. Not anywhere where I live, at least. But otherwise, I would have rented Mass Effect 3 because honestly, it's how shoddily they did the game. It's nothing more than a rental. And I don't want to give EA money, so I just bought a used copy, so it's a game store that gets money and not EA. So hey, I'm fine with that.
That's still just as bad.
I paid like under half price. Like I think I paid a third of the price.
But the game stores are crooks and don't deserve your money either. Give it all to www.amazon.com.
Why?
Because they're not the game store.
No, but they are a store. Also, it's the best spot to sharpen your weapons and take your potions and stuff. And if you're using a bow. Okay, so let's go. Let's go back to the fuck Plesioff mission. I started out by trying out ranged weapons up there and was ledging them, but it was taking so long. It was taking so long to kill them that I started going back to the gun lance and lance weaponry because it's just taking too long. The videos were like getting up to 40 minutes, and I hadn't even killed both Plesioffs yet. So I was starting to scrap it there and go to melee weapons, and then I was starting to die a lot because, oh hey, hip check.
Yeah.
And also unblockable laser because I didn't feel like farming a entirely new set of armor to block it, which I think the higher rank Gravios is 9 stars, so I wouldn't even be able to get a decent one until then. I'd be stuck with the low rank Gravios armor, and that would hurt me even more. Oh yeah, I can block the unblockable beam, but if I get hit, I'll die in one shot. So, it's a great spot to ledge if you're using ranged weaponry, but preferably only do this in multiplayer where you have a buddy to get them on land, or else they'll spend half the time just swimming around being jerks, being joiks.
Can't you Sonic Bomb from the ledge? Does the Sonic Bomb have to go in the water?
The Sonic Bomb has to be pretty damn close to them. I can't throw a Sonic Bomb that far. So, it's like Monoblos. The Sonic Bomb has to be relatively close when it goes off, or Kutku. So it can't just be anywhere. Ugh. Or like your favorite monster, the Big N, when you use Sonic attacks against it, then it enrages, and then you can.
You know, I've never done that.
You never done that? Pitfall Traps is the best
I know
thing.
about people doing it, and it makes the game and it makes the fight easier. Never do it. I've never done it. I just like the fight too much.
Oh, I wouldn't say making him enraged easier, but it does make it easier the fact that you can use Pitfall Traps.
If you are smart and you time that well, and you've done enough damage, and you're just going like you can easily break apart. If you're putting out enough damage with one of those, you'll break apart before it goes into rage.
Usually what I use it for is just putting a pitfall trap down, and we're probably confusing a lot of people, but yeah, I usually just use it so I can use a pitfall trap, because pitfall traps, they're stuck for a ridiculously long time down in them.
Yeah.
which is why most monsters are immune to it. Best trap in the game, but almost everything's immune.
Oh well, in the next game it'll be shock traps.
Yeah, shock traps, the best thing ever, because you can use them underwater. But they're really annoying to make. Ugh. They basically made Thunderbugs impossible to get.
Yeah. At least you have to deal with this shitwad in the next game.
Oh no, not until the PSP version comes here to the West, which it is soon.
No.
Not the PSP, I mean,
What, 3DS?
Yeah,
No.
3DS one. Then I get to fight him
coming.
underwater!
It's
Ah!
not coming out here. It's never coming.
No,
Do you-
I've read like a Mingar that they've pretty much denounced that they are porting it over to the West.
That's a fucking lie. Whoever told you that has lied to you. That is an ancient article from October of 2011 that has never once been referenced again.
Okay.
And it was in official Nintendo Power. It's not coming out. It would have been mentioned by someone, anyone.
I
It's
just
never
recall
mentioned.
that it's been in like magazines and saying that it's coming out here in Europe at the very least.
Yeah, official Nintendo Magazine of Europe said it was going to come out there, and that was in October, and they've never said anything about it again, and Capcom also denied it. Because
Bullshit. Wow.
for more news,
That is bullshit. Capcom, why do you do this to us? Why do
you
you
know
do
why
it?
I hate Capcom the most?
Yes. I mean, it is very infuriating.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken to give people a decent game they're asking for.
I don't even like Tekken. Then again, I don't
Tekken.
like beat 'em ups in the sense of like like arc
Fighting,
fighter
you mean.
games very much. That
Beat 'em up is very different from a fighting game.
Yeah, I know. Like I've already been corrected on that several times before. Where like people on the Monster Hunter IRC immediately rage, saying like, "You don't like beat 'em up games, but you play Monster Hunter." But I'm like, well, you know, like games like Street Fighters. And then they went on a long rant about correcting me about that. That is called fighters and not beat 'em up.
Excuse me, sir, I believe those are fighting games. They have a lot of technical expertise in them, and they are played at a high competitive level for high pots or tournaments.
That's my IRC voice.
Yeah, that's a pretty good voice. You need to use it more. Also,
I tend to. Oh man, here we go. Are we done with this shit? Yes.
Plesioth
you
kept
shit.
knocking me over with his foot. Pretty annoying.
Plesioth, pretty annoying.
I hate Plesioth, but this will be the last Plesioth in high rank. In fact, it'll also be the last Plesioth in the game that I'll do, because guess what? Guess what? No more Plesioth. No more.
No, you're not gonna do G rank. You're not gonna do G rank.
There's no G rank Plesioth, new G rank Plesioth monsters to show. I am only showing unique monsters. So when I get to G rank, I will show the G rank monsters off, and then I'm done.
I see. You're not gonna show off the difficulty of things in G rank. Just show off G rank Cuckoo or something, just to show how much your Cuckoo.
They will get an idea on the difficulty of things, because there's like not Emerald Blangonga, but yeah, Copper Blangonga and Emerald Congalala, which are pretty much just recolors with a couple of different moves.
Yeah.
They can get the idea from that.
Monster Hunter, pretty much just recolors.
Well, at least in the first and second generation in Frontier.
Yeah. Well, nah, the portable tries have a shit ton of recolors. It's just the Wii try doesn't have recolors, and that's because for some reason
Yeah.
thought it couldn't handle it, or I don't know. It's fucking dumb. The Wii game needed more monsters. They could have even put DLC or some shit for new monsters. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
More critters, you stupid fucking Capcom.
Yeah.
Just because I don't live in Tokyo doesn't mean I don't get to play your fucking game, you shits. Give me a game. Give me my game, you fucks!